I clicked the button that it was, but okay, now it's showing me stuff. Okay. So literally I clicked it, but it didn't register that it was on. Let's just do this. Good. Yeah, well I did earlier. I already deleted the VOD, Maddie, for the previous thing. But when I clicked the thing that normally starts the YouTube stream, but it just wasn't showing like I was on. Hola! Thank you, Claire. And then so I'm like, but I was looking back on it, like it wasn't showing that I was doing anything, but it said like the connection was excellent, like it was. And so that was confusing me. All right. So now we have a simplified line here. Do we need to do that anywhere else? We also have to create the line for the bottom here. If we make the assumption that this is straight, this should be good enough. So here we can use a simplification, right? So we'll just do that by tangents and trimming. So here's a curve, we go tangent. I do need to save this. And this is curved, so I guess I think we can get away with a tangent on this one. If I could select the goddamn right thing. And now we just trim the pubes. Ah, I forgot I was going to add another sound bite. I was going to add a pube sound bite, everybody. I was watching a TV show and they mentioned pubes. So this could probably be simplified too, this divot. Do I need to, should I? So this is more material than going straight. Let's just do that. Let's just test out. By the way, there's going to be a decent amount of these Solidworks streams, everybody, just FYI. And you have no choice but to watch them all. There is no escape. Okay. I guess I wanted that to be tangent too. No! Yeah, you're all screwed. You might be getting like 6 streams a week of this ultra high quality content. Didn't I do tangent over here before? Thought I did. It's all right, fair enough, Amanda. This one will also probably take me the longest because I'm kind of figuring out how I want to approach this. So, okay. Now we got to do something tedious. This is kind of the tedious part of sometimes is where you have to manage. You don't have a good way of just selecting what you want sometimes. And I'll have to do some additional cleanup on like those edges. We might as well do this now so we don't misclick something that Jesus Christ. So it just deselected me. This works different than what it used to. Oh my god. Ugh. I don't want these to be construction. Just saved. Thank you, Pickles. Just share the dumb thought that just because someone looking at customer name Abraham Kadabraham Ella Kazet. That's like one person's name. It's impressive. I thought I could just convert. So like let's just do this convert entities. Not bad, yeah. So it requires a solid body to do convert entities. That is different than what I recall. Let's try this. I am in Sketch. Nope, not that. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, let's just do it the hard way, I guess. Those are like annoying changes from like not using it for like a couple years to using now again that you're like, ah, damn, that's not like how it used to be. It's like the Coca-Cola and glass bottles tasted different to you before than it does now. Just do that now to avoid misclick issues. But this is some of the tedium that you get in 3D models. that are that can be frustrating. SolidWorks is definitely one of the better parametric modeling uh, softwares, but that doesn't mean it's perfect. So this might cause an issue. Yep. But we have stupid ways of resolving that. There's another one, right, that will have this issue. Like here. I've seen some names though. Cherry Luster is not bad. There was a guy my brother went to high school with whose actual name was Richard Hertz. Like his actual name was Dick Hertz. Um, it's pretty unbelievable. Believe these nuts. Oh my god, May, that wit. Wasn't that a really popular anime, Amanda? All right. So this is going to be incredibly difficult to change. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Yeah, it was like a long run. It wasn't like the OG like favorites of a lot of people. I know, I kind of stopped watching anime. It was okay. Why are you doing this? Hold on a second. That shouldn't be. Why are you doing this? Marked one time. The first anime I ever watched was One Punch Man, season 1, and that was like the funniest thing I've ever seen. Then I watched the new Berserk. But um okay, good. I watched Fist of the North Star too. Never watched Pokemon, never watched Fairy Tail. I've watched a decent amount too, but I watched a lot of like single season bullshit. Um, I did like that reincarnation as a slime. I thought that one was fun. But boy, what ruins it all is just like the how much really like I'd say negative pervy shit is in like rampant across anime, and that just ruins it for me. Never watched Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon. I had like a year stint where I watched a bunch. Yeah, the gratuitous fan service. It just really like fucking grosses me out. Not to mention how much lolly shit is in everything. Did you ever watch Gintama? Gintama was like the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. They had so many bits in Gintama, and I still haven't even finished it, but I watched probably like 100 something episodes of it. That one is fucking hilarious. I watched that as a kid. I remember when that first came out. All right, so you see this, everybody? We got a little bit of a, we got our, we chiseled away. So the question is, how are we going to chisel away the rest of this? Maybe from the top now. I feel like we could do like a revolve on some of this. Or we split this up into like 8 planes. How do we want to do this? There's some like, there could be some tedious ways to do stuff like this. Do I have the other one open? Let me open up the other one. Did I not have that saved? Don't think I did. Hmm. Any of you ever seen Gintama or Berserk? I think the best anime I've ever seen was the 1990s Berserk, though. What an incredible story that one is. You watch some Berserk? Gintama is just fucking hilarious. It's just a great comedy. So the question is, how do I want to achieve this? Not familiar with that one. So if it's like one big strip, let's see how simple I could do this. Nope, this is the top of a motorboat motor, or like a boat motor, and I'm making the cover for it. I wonder. I could do something like that maybe. Hmm. If this was perfectly symmetrical, which I think it is. I do not. This is not for a 3D printer. This is for a business that makes boat covers. Do I want to do a sweep cut? That's probably just not needed though. Let's go. Let's keep on thinking. So like I just need let's just try let's just try the blatantly stupid simple way, which I was about to start. Hmm. I would imagine that's annoying. Or living next to like a highway. So it's that one that's not the edge. We need a point. Is this how I want to do it though? So what I'm proposing is just cutting out the sections with like planes like this. Let me try something else though before I do that again. Actually, I got another idea I could try to test this out further. Okay. God, who's still recovering from that awesome Kid Rock concert? Oh, it was like the best thing I've ever seen. Let's see if this works. We'll clean it up if this works. But you watched a Kid Rock concert though. That was that. What are you talking about? You didn't need to. Yeah, so you watched a Kid Rock concert. You didn't watch a Super Bowl. What does autism have to do with it? Yeah, that's why the Kid Rock concert was on YouTube. He's saving America. Hmm. Maddie gets it. Yeah, that's true. Mormon, red pilled, alpha males, lone wolves in my pack of lone wolves. It's cool. All night long. Let me see that dawn, baby. That dong, da dong, dong, dong. Okay, that's not working. Okay. Okay. So how do I want to do this? You know what we could try? I mean, we could do like a revolved cut on front on the front. Probably. I don't know. That doesn't seem like it would work very well. Hey, bop it. Like there's ways I kind of know I could get to work. but they're a pain in the balls. And I don't know if I want to go that route. I'd like to try and keep it simpler. You know what? Let me play around with something. So who else ate too much clearance ham today? Okay, that didn't work. You ate too much pork, but what about clearance ham? Deli. Well, that is pork, so you don't have a pork intolerance. Did you eat too much deli ham today? AKA pork? Turkey mostly. That sounds pretty good. God, is that really just what I need to do? Baby, that dong da dong dong dong. I mean, I guess I could try an eyeball like a chamfer. Worms from pork, eat your brain. I definitely believe that. Yeah. God damn it. Is that really? See, what's tough about this is curved but non-symmetrical surfaces. This is fun to watch. Well, we're just trying to figure this is a rare thing. This is not like What you're seeing, this is not like, the 3D modeling you saw me do before is much more akin to what people do. This is a very odd thing. Have you? I don't know. This is much more different in like a parametric, in the context of parametric. All right, let's see if we can just. All right, let's just see if the hard way. I was kind of exploring my easy options, but they're just not working, which, was most likely the case, but um where's 3D sketch? Shut up, Odorous. I wish I took some technical drawing. My college did offer one as an elective for like it's basically engineering drawing practice in this context of doing them by hand. Oh, fuck you. But I didn't have enough space, and when I could take it, I didn't have enough space in my schedule to do it. So I'm doing something that's not very common in parametric. It's called 3D sketch. So you're not sketching a plane, but you're just sketching in the 3D space. And there is a reason why that doesn't work. This will generally work well, but what I'm drawing here is a path, not something that's going to become something. I'm going to use it to move around something I use to cut the material with. All night long. Let me see that dawn. Baby. Alright. Okay. That's true, I don't know. Yeah, like the engineering before computers was a much more labor intensive practice. Now, now, either ground. Was a skunk sword. Odorous, I've worked on B2 bomber stuff before. I've literally did projects for parts that went on those wings. Yeah, you can't offset it. It's fine. You like woodworking? Woodworking's fun. Drawing board, T-squares, set squares, protractor, and specialized pencil case with the wiggly rule for corners. That sounds cool, Otto. I've always liked the idea of woodworking too, but I never really wanted to buy it, nor did I have a space for it. Is that really all it intersected with? How does that make sense? Your slide rule may. Yep. You watch that like Irish woodworking guy on YouTube, Penman? Certainly does out in that. He's pretty interesting. He needs to wear a fucking mask though. I worry about that guy. So watch old tool reviews. That's fun. Yeah, we like to have fun here. So will this not get me in the fuck is going on here? Okay. So that didn't work before, but now it works. Who knows? Why did that stuff show up? The fuck just happened? we're gonna see. We're gonna test some stuff out. See if this works as I want it to. Ignore the sloppiness. There's a swept cut. Can I? Okay, so do I not have that in my SolidWorks? Okay, so this doesn't meet the qualifications. This it's because it's not intersecting, I think. Okay, pointless. What the fuck did I just do? Okay. All right. Then should we just try this the fucking hard way? Or the tedious way, I should say. There's one more thing I think I could do. So let's see if this works. Maybe we should do this that part first, though. If I create a plane there and chop that off. All right, we should probably chop off some more of the stuff we can. Nope, didn't want that. Yeah, I can. It's just I'm trying to keep it simplified, and I'm trying to figure out the simple process to do it, Richards. So like, um, cutting away material. So like, what you'll see me do here on this sketch is like, so get the edge on here. Yeah, yeah. I was trying, so you didn't see it earlier, but I was trying like the simple ways to do this in SolidWorks, right? And because I also don't have access to Rhino right now. Um, And I'm trying to figure out like I'm also exploring what I like what are good options to do and seeing what could work for this. I think if I just took this approach from the beginning, though, I would have saved, a decent amount of time. Well, I'm being dumb too with this, actually. Why can't I select this one? Well, it was, apparently. I want to try and truncate it, but I don't think it will work unless you can manipulate it after. Yeah. Did this go the opposite way? SolidWorks has also not been very cooperative with me today. It's been being a little bit of a dick. Because I've been doing it by like the 1/8. Sorry, I've been trying to give it 1/8 of material. Yeah. I tried doing that. Um, but with this with the with the complex surfaces on here, it's hard to get um, reliable. I couldn't get it to work because of like it wasn't intersecting. But I'm also probably doing this a little bit stupid. Okay. That should be a tangent, but it's not. Why isn't that working? For some reason, I can't hide you right now. Wait. Did it make me leave the sketch? No. It did make me leave the sketch, god damn it. Oh my god. This plane's annoying me now. So now, because we're angled, I think you could see better, right? Because you got my screen. I don't like what's going on here. So let me convert these edges. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I'm being remembered of like tedious shit that I don't like how it's working. You know what? Let's just do this. We'll just do this and I won't try and do the full thing right now to see if this works like how I want it to. So allow me to go normal to this, please. Thank you. It's different when there's surfaces, Richards. Surfaces are weirder. I could convert them, but not in like a 3D space onto a sketch line. So, for example, I could select this I could select. Jesus Christ. So I could select like an edge here and convert that into my sketch. So it's now on this line is now on the sketch plane, right? But so what I'm gonna do is pick specific points that are like the most outside. Yep, we are solid working. Convert these as like a base of operations. Offset them by 1/8 of an inch. Hopefully these all go in the same direction. Sometimes they don't. Like that one. Okay, good. All right, so they both went in the correct direction. Now I got a boundary that I can now place some cutting lines. And I'm just going to do it on this side for now. And we're going to kind of eyeball it. Did I connect these two? Well, God, just select the line. Jesus. Okay. And now we're going to do this in a dumb way that I don't know. Oh, wait, so that's... I should clean this up a little bit, huh? So that angle... Let's do that. Let's get some curve there. It's not a great curve, but... Okay. Now, this, I don't recommend this as a practice for anybody if you're doing it, but just to do like close something up. This is more of a test. That's already become very frustrating. Where's the R? I don't see where I put the R in there. So it did. It kept on saying I did that when I couldn't even have it, and it keeps on. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, so let's see how that looks. I could do that up front too. Oh, my rain turned off. I've been sitting in silence like a maniac. Okay. So the thing is, I think I could take care of this with a chamfer. So let's do the front part now. No, that was thunder, Yambari. That was thunder. That wasn't farts. God, it gets annoying when you have to hide the bodies to just click anything. Odd. Why did it not offset these? So you allow me to do it on one of them. But once I select two, that's odd. What about this one? Weird. Whatever. Makes me think if I should have tried doing it the one of the original dumb, like difficult, like a little tedious, but ways I should have tried. I'll have to practice with that. We're not gonna do this a great way, but we're just gonna do this to see if this works once again. I do not recommend doing stuff like this, where you don't dimension shit and you don't constrain it. But this is exploratory. Okay. Alright, now let's see how this looks. Allow me to select the goddamn edge. What's the issues? See if this works. Or looks close to. Jesus Christ, I hate that so much. So 4. It's just not going to be close enough with that direction. Okay. I don't think this is the way to do it anymore. We'll save it, but let's just go back to the start where I deleted the bodies. Okay. Jesus Christ. 200. You got 2 today? Jesus fucking Christ. You sack of shit. You dirty bastard. S for searched and swept cut. Sorry if I miss your messages, C-Dubers. That was a while ago. I'm on Twitch as well. Well, the issue is that these are surfaces. These aren't solid bodies, and I can't thicken them and turn them into entities with their geometry. So I'm thinking about deleting a bunch of faces and then knitting the surfaces.
Fire the nuclear weapons!
Oh my god, a raid! Jasmine Steel. That is from Toast to London. One of my favorite shows of all time. I love that show so much. The boundary defines the sketches curves. Yes! Yes! So many good things. I love where he's like, where he coughs in that one soundbite for the Navy. I love all the music in that show and the sets. They have so many good bits. Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango. Thank you for the raid, Jasmine. In and out. All right, so let's see if this fixes some shit. I didn't think that would work, but see if we take away patch. Oh my god. I thicken this on its own. So that did thicken. I didn't see what direction it thickened in. It does look bigger though, right? Let's just see. Did look like it got... Okay. Well, that could be something. Interesting. Is it thick? What direction is it thickening in? Everybody, I'm gonna take a quick break. I have to use the bathroom. So we'll take a few minute break. I'll run ads and stuff like that, so. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run these ads. We'll be back. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. We're back, baby. Hmm. In what direction is that thickening? It does look like it's going up. Okay. But it doesn't like an eighth of an inch. Is that a problem too? It's gonna work. For some reason, it doesn't like the eighth of an inch. It was fine with 100 though. Okay, that worked. Just have to thicken these one by one. Why doesn't that work? Try not merging it. See if this would work on both directions. Should save. This stuff can cause it to crash quite a bit. I'm annoyed that some of these are working and some aren't. Sometimes it's the order in which you do them too, so that's not... Hopefully this one works. Gonna be golden. That worked. Okay, so a double-sided thicken didn't work on that one, but a one-sided did. Interesting. Interesting. Come on. Come on. Alright, that worked that time. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see if these fuckers will. Let's try one-sided. Sometimes with this type of shit, I don't know if any of you are aware of what thicken is, but thicken can converts a surface into a solid body by a certain like amount. What does that mean to some of you? It's like taking a piece of paper and thickening it, right? And you can thicken in both directions or one direction, in either direction. But in the 3D space, there's a lot of ramifications to that in 3D, like parametric software. Okay, so those aren't working. Press combine. That's annoying. You know what we could do though with these? I wonder if I could do it both at the same time. Let's just do a smaller amount. What's that, Richards? So that worked. Alright, so now we have a solid body. So a condo for cars? Damn, that's rich white people dumb shit, huh? No shit. Have a good one, Pickles. I wonder... How am I gonna fill these gaps? I wish this wasn't so laggy right now. I gotta fill in these gaps and then fill in the inside. Like... So they're like, yeah, it's just you're building a parking lot where people buy a $40,000 space or something like that. God, this is so fucking stupid. Dude, does he already have permits and shit like that? No shit. But so it's like, and it's like, so it's an environmentally controlled room. So it's probably for a place with like, for people who have like vintage cars. God, I hate that. Just let go of the space bar. I'll be able to afford to live here, and I supporting all the Hispanic people. Yeah. Or there's not gonna be enough people to do fucking jobs. God, this surface is really annoying because there's just so this split up in a really oh, what the fuck? I did this earlier too. God, I hate that. I always hate when that happens. Let's try it again. Why am I lagging? It really is struggling with this one, huh? Oh boy. Well, this is frustrating. Yeah, if you don't mind, send it my way. That might be able easier to use. Right now, I'm exploring things like these are more obscure things that I like had to deal with for surfacing at a previous job, but this is like so I was able to thicken this, and I could maybe that's the easier way to do this now. The problem part of the problem is these gaps right here. There's gaps in this fucking thing. For what I can't even move shit right now because this is trying to figure out something that's very complex. So it's got these gaps in here. And what I want to do is just like put a block around it and subtract this from it. I just gotta figure out how to fill this in from the bottom. No, this is 6LF or whatever. Or 6IF. I could tell you. I don't have the web page open anymore, I think. Or is it 6XF or something? It was in, you know. How do I want to do this? I think it was that one, yeah. Okay, this way is not going to be fruitful. Why does it take me out of that? I hate when it gives you the preview. That's what's failing. Okay. Huh. Man, this is reminding me all this why surfaces are so fucked. Alright, let me... Son of a bitch. Water poop. Alright, let's try and do this the rhino. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. That's true. Not a bike helmet. This is a motor I'm trying to create a cover of. But, something I haven't done. Boating motor, yep. Let's test this out. me see something. Hmm. Hi, Todd. Did that do anything? What could I do with this? It's interesting the dialogue boxes don't come up for y'all. Yeah, the question is, how do I control this shit? No, you're good. I'm playing around with certain things. Did you get sent to spam again? Keeps on sending you to spam. Why does it do that? Didn't like that. Did you send this as a rhino? What'd you send this as? DXF. That's interesting. Let me try this again. Opening it a different way. Can you save it as a step file? A step file or a, what's the other one that's big in this? Let me just... Step, an STL... Solidworks, I believe, reads DXFs as drawings, not as a model. Or a Parasolid would work too. Parasolid would work. But I wonder. All right. Let's see. have a couple ways of. See, I think doing the boat and the boat covers in this won't be a problem. This one specifically, um, is not even open. Sorry, I'm trying to open it. Does not contain any tessellation data. Please hit OK to continue importing as BREP. But then it doesn't open anything. Does not seem to sprinkle and sparkle with that. Interesting. So if you get the lines in, why can't I even get the lines in? Open the DXF as a drawing. Let's try this again. Let's try the DXF again. It won't even let me allow it to not do a drawing, the DXF. Wait, let's try this. IGS2. Right now I'm trying to convert the DXF to a 3D part. You're not seeing the pop-up that I have, but I'll try that one too. I'm surprised the step file didn't work, but I think it's because the lines don't contain any, like, a step is like a model without any information in it. So that probably doesn't work with lines now that I think about it. This is taking a while to open, though. But I can create a surface from lines, Richards, like in Rhino. The problem is controlling the lines. Like Rhino has, like, you can convert them, right? Like to introduce more points in them. I don't really have that from what I see in Solidworks. Convert, like, once I have a solid, converting the solid surface is not an issue, but it's just interesting. If I could, like, Because like SolidWorks, you don't really work, like you can work in a 3D space, but it doesn't. Okay, so we open something. But I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so it doesn't even show me this shit. Oh, that's why. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting how that turned out. Let's try opening up the IGS. So it doesn't show anything for the IGS. Interesting. This was the DXF. Let's see if we can. Let's just say hypothetically. Did I not select the spline? Seems bizarre. This is just a test. Alright, let's try. That was a step, right? That's a step, yeah. Our steps include free point curve entities as sketch entity. Well, do I do it from here? Let's try this. Or import Thought there was an import. So it says ensure your import options are set to include free point curve entities. And sketch entity. So like that.
Fire the nuclear weapons.
Oh my god! Oh, you weren't even seeing that. That fox girl. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh my god, the fox girl beats you? No, that's for a motor. Okay, so that did change something with the steps. The step file. This is the step file, Richards. It's a little off though. Oh, there we go. It's how you view it. It's the top of a motor for a boat. I might have to go back to Rhino. At least for this thing. Hello. We don't got a lot of people in here, but thank you for the raid. No, this is the oil paint. This is oil paint for sure. You need to get your vision checked. I'm testing something out. Oh, you want a trivia? Do you want a personalized trivia question? What would be a good trivia for Fox Girl? It's just 3D modeling, but I'm doing something I never did with 3D modeling. I could ask you a question though. What genre do you want, Fox Girl? Or what category do you want to have trivia in? Movies? Okay. Let's see. What's a good movie trivia? Do you want a word association? Do you want word association? Alright. Here we go. Anyone can join. 5 clues. If you get it with 1, you get 5 points. 2, 4 points. 3 with 3 points. 4 clues is 2 points, and 5 clues is 1 point. Alright. Let me find a good movie for you. Alright, I got one. Alright. Your first clue is Zombieland. Zombieland. The Social Network? Nope. Definitely not that. Your next clue is a real pain. Nope. Avengers Endgame. Natural Born Killers? Nope. Good movie. Lost in Translation? Nope. Your next clue is Barton Fink. Barton Fink. You are correct. The Almighty Thistle is correct. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have Zombieland for Woody Harrelson, Avengers Endgame for Josh Brolin, and Barton Fink for Joel and Ethan Coen. Yep, there you go. Good job, Almighty Thistle. That's 3 points for you. I gotta remember the command, but I'll write you down. I owe you 3 points. Yippee! All right, if you want another one, I'll do more. Okay, all right. We did trivia yesterday on stream, Foxgirl. Just FYI. Let's see. It is, but it's the same as like the DXF turns out, or this is the DXF. The step turned into this. "3D modeling software trivia." Yep. All right, though I do have a good one for you. Let me just make sure that this is good enough. That's not good enough. I was gonna do Phantom Thread on y'all. Let's see. Okay, I got one. Your first clue is Batman the Dark Knight Rises. which one was this? Was this the step? This was the step. The step has some weird things. No shit, Thistle, that's 5 points for you. How do you do... I guess there's 2 people. Fuck, I forgot there was 2 people. Bad guess. That's 5 points for Thistle. Bad clue. I forgot that Tom Hardy... I was going for Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but there's also Tom Hardy. And Nolan, shit, that was a terrible... That was such an easy first clue. I forgot about Nolan. I'm like, oh, I should wait to do a Nolan film, and then I say Dark Knight Rises with that type of shit. Okay. Bad clue. All right. You deserve that 5 points. We'll do another one. We'll do another one in reparation. Should I be a bastard, though? Is the question. Interesting. I had Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Hardy in both, and then yeah, Nolan, the same director. So that was like a 3-bagger and 1 clue. Oh, that could be a good one. All right. Your first clue is Raging Bull. Raging Bull. Let me test out this. Not on this. Rocky? Nope. Goodfellas? Nope. One thing I do worry about this, Richards, is that this actually has size information on it. Godfather? Nope. The Departed? Yeah, I'm doing it right now. All right, next clue is The Hunger Games Mockingjay. The fuck? Or did I have to do the options? Hold on. Do I have to do the options every time? No. Import. Ensure 3D curves is checked under. I did that. There's options when I open it. I did that. Well, maybe all right, let me go to the system options again. System options. import. Free point curve entities. On step, yeah. Alright. Almost famous? Nope. Next clue. Next clue. Jesus Christ, wait. How did I forget the name of that one? The Hangover. Free curves and free point. I have free curves and points as sketch. Yeah, these are the same things I had. Am I just missing any? Sure, the lines are not ignored. .3D curves is checked. Maybe general. Passengers, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Go to System Options, import there. Ensure 3D curves is checked under the free point curve entities. I have free curves and points as sketch selected. Nobody, okay. Fourth clue. The fifth element. That one didn't work. Why did that not work? Oh, okay. This was the latest step, Richards. It does look better. Than the previous one. The other one had this was not the step. This was the other step. Any guesses on the 4? Your last clue was nominated for Best Picture. The last clue, the fourth clue was Fifth Element. Fifth Element. Richards, I'm going to see if I can open up Rhino. Unless I see what it will have me do. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Nope. You mean the greatest film ever created? Right now, this would be significantly easier in Rhino. Has expired. What does it cost to add a license? But you know what I could do, Richards? I could see if I can get, like, get another free trial through, like, my parents or something. Leon the Professional? Nope. Do you think that will be difficult, Richards? Because I could probably get a free trial tonight through my mom. I'm willing to bet. But with these surfaces, it's from what I'm experiencing with SolidWorks, this one is a tough ask, or would take. I was really trying to. You'll have to download Rhino 7. I could do that. All right. Do you want the answer, the Almighty Thistle and Foxgirl? You want the answer? I haven't tried that. I think I could do the wrap. If the wrap is like this, if it's the same thing as what we did before, I'd expect to be able to do that. Silver Linings Playbook. Silver Linings Playbook. Raging Bull for De Niro. Hunger Games Mockingbird for Jennifer Lawrence. Hangover for Bradley Cooper. Fifth Element for Chris Tucker. It's obscure, but it was a pretty big film. We'll do one more till you get another one. Shame on you. Let me open up the wrap. One second while I find another one, y'all. Did I not download that from you, Richards? Sorry if this is a pain, Richards. Thank you for helping me out. I have seen Zardoz, Richards. And I've wanted to do that for a trivia question, but I know very few people have seen it. But if you have a thing for hairy men in a Speedo, no, it is not. It's legendarily bad. It's legendarily bad. You want another one? Oh, I should get back to metal? Okay. Fair enough. You can get the hell out of here. And thank you. Thank you for the raid. I will be painting tomorrow, Foxgirl, just FYI. By the way, this was the wrap I got from you, Richards. What am I looking at? Well, good. It's fun. I'm a little out of my element on this type of stuff, but this is for SolidWorks at least is on the more complex side. But we're doing boat covers. Does this look like what you sent, Richards? Phase 4. Okay. Is this a boat? Careful with those perverts. It's a T-top frame. Oh, I see it now. Okay, I see it. Yep. I was like looking for like parts of the hole. I see it now. So this doesn't for a wrap, is it just wrapping around like the shit above the rub rail? So, yeah, here. So that plane. Is the ground. Hide these. Yeah. No, this is the stuff on a boat, Pen Man. So when you do a wrap, is it just around? So like, for example. Like I know it doesn't come down to here, but like does it come to that? Like just sent you a picture one, perfect. Oh yeah, I could do this. What is the out of curiosity, is there any reason why this shit is here? Is there any reason why this is here? The stuff in the back? That's the back seat. Does that get wrapped as a part of it as well? So like, you know, it goes over and down. Okay. Okay. I think I can get this. I think I could get this done for you tonight. With Solidworks, and we can see how that goes. This obviously would come up higher from what I'm seeing. Okay. Thank you for taking the time on this. I appreciate it. Can I not edit this shit? Or I'm back in it. Okay, I'm already back in it. You know, the issue is... I did another one already. It'll be interesting using SolidWorks in this function. How do I move these off? Because I can't... So you know what's nice about Rhino? Is like I could move linearly in the X, Y, or Z to offset these slightly. And here I have to like approximate that it won't just move somewhere completely out of bounds. Because this shit can fly off the handle really quickly. Plus, I wonder if I can do this too. God damn it. Does that move like crazy around? No, okay. That's fine. See, it did a little there. Alright, now that's gonna error out for me. Oh, that worked, okay. Interesting. Oh, but it like curved in? That's odd. It's a little odd. Let's edit this. Apply to all edges, contact. No worries, Richard. I'm about to stop for now and eat something and then go back, but I'll be working on this. I might, like I said, get see if I do a free trial of Rhino 8 maybe tonight, and then if I can get on yours and then download Rhino 7 separately, I'll figure that out. Or I save it, or I try and do this in SolidWorks. I think I could do this in SolidWorks. It might. I mean, I'm positive I can. I just maybe we just test to see if it works out well for your end of stuff too. I did have that up. Okay. All right. Well, everybody, I think I am gonna end stream. I need to eat dinner, and but I'm gonna be painting tomorrow. I'm gonna be painting tomorrow, everybody. So I know you all like this much better than painting, but we gotta paint tomorrow. And, yeah. Till next time, aka tomorrow. Okay? Ending stream. Stream ended. Bye-bye.